next few minutes to just stir us up and charge us up and speak to us from the perspective of a woman. Put those hands together as I make welcome. Oh my God. I said put those hands together as I make welcome. Aisha Yusufu. Is that the best you can celebrate? She's not just a national figure. She is an international figure. You're welcome, man.
Thank you so much. So as I'm standing here, I'm not standing here as a woman. I'm standing here as a Nigerian, a citizen that is not a slave. Greatest Nigerian people. Greatest Nigerian people. Of the greatest, 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 of the greatest Nigerian people. The first thing I'm going to say is that we are citizens, we are not slaves. We are citizens, we are not slaves. And the office of the citizen is the highest office in the land. What are we going to leave our children? What are we going to leave our grandchildren? Every day, we say to our children that they should respect us. They should believe us. They should do what we tell them to do. But what have we done to secure their future? What have we done to make them proud of this nation? One of the things that we have not realized is that we have made a lot of our children stateless. They go around the world looking for countries that they will call home. She said something just now. She wants to Jagba. That's an indictment on us. That we have not provided homes for our children. And because of that, they see Jagba as the way out. They see Jagba as the way out. For every one of us, when we talk about leadership, we must ask ourselves, what kind of leadership are we providing? Are we the type of people who are providing transformative leadership? The kind of leadership that inspires? Or are we the ones that are providing oppressive leadership? We all have a role to play in this country. And wherever you find yourself, you always ask yourself that 100 years from now, when some Nigerians are in Nigeria talking about Nigeria, would they remember the input and the impact we made? It's not just about the now. It's about our country. And what is it that we're doing with our country? We sit down, we say we are men, we are women. Our children should respect us when we don't even respect ourselves. We are citizens of a country. We voted people into the National Assembly and they dared to change the national anthem. And we sit down, we are standing, we are singing because we want to fit in. And our country every day is being destroyed. And somebody will say to you, I be man, I be woman. Nah, we aren't. They've taken us for granted. We sit down, we do nothing. We want to conform. And tomorrow, the more obnoxious laws will be passed. Politics is no longer what we live for. People who do not have second jobs. Politics is no longer what we will live for. People who are hungry. Politics is no longer what we will live for. People who do not have competence, character, capacity. At this stage in our life, we don't have any business other than the business of politics. Because at the end of the day, those who will serve us, those who will govern, will come from politics. And if we do not participate, nature abhors vacuum. And other people will go in and they will participate and they will put down laws and you will be bound by those laws. That's what they call civil disobedience. The way we are ready at any time, because, and we sit down, we are praying to God to come and solve our problems. No, God will not solve our problems because God will not do for us what he has given us the capacity for us to do for ourselves. If the diaspora women for good governance had sat down in their various countries, in their various houses, their offices, and said they were praying to God for this to happen, would it happen? No, it wouldn't. You know why? Because God had given them the capacity to make it happen. And it only happened because they took action and they wanted it to happen. But when it comes to the issue of nation building, we are praying. We think we have the patent to prayers. Saudi Arabia, they are praying. No? We they go there, go pray. No be a hajj. 90